All right, well, we did something new. Went ahead and ordered something off of Amazon. Where'd I put it? I just had it. What did I do with it? Found it. Okay. So we have been not having problems, but I've definitely not been happy. So this wave maker up here, it's not a bad wave maker, but as you can tell, like it breaks the surface. Breaks the surface pretty good, but then it stops right about there. And look at all that stuff. You just see it all floating around. Yeah, they're all hungry. I need to feed them today. But you can see it doesn't reach over here as well, and there's a film building up on top of the water. Okay, so with that being said, having some of that little bit of a film on the top of your water is not bad. I just want it to not be there. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, oh, you just have to clean your water, you need to do water changes more often, Look, I don't have time to do it more than once a week. Once a week is perfect. The film is not bad for the fish, it's okay. It's just not aesthetically pleasing. So, we're gonna add the wave maker to the aquarium. And I think it's gonna look really good. Let's put it in and see what it looks like. All right, so we're gonna go down here, we'll turn our lights on. Don't mind the mess. Oh, it is terrible. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We need to disconnect this wave maker. And honestly, I might just disconnect it from here. That way it's not too much of a hassle. The wiring is all right there. I just don't remember which one it is. Yeah, we're gonna reorganize all this at some point. So there's the power. We're gonna keep that where we can see it. That fan is off. Good, look at that. That needs to be clean too. So the new one is called the Aqua Neat from Clip It Supplies, the G132. I just got mine off Amazon. It was $10. It moves 800 gallons per hour. And it is a suction cup. It's not a magnetic clip. Open up. But this is, get out of here, no one needs you. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's really not that bad. And it's got a little ball bearing inside the housing compartment. This is the fan. It's pretty small, but I mean, it looks good. Suction cup, little clip on. The only concern I have with this suction cup is that eventually it will lose that suction and fall. So I'm a little bummed out about that, but we're gonna move it about a quarter of the way down the glass wall of the tank. And we're just gonna see how it does. I hope it does really well. I hope it breaks the surface a lot better than my current one. The current one I have to place all the way up there, and you can actually hear it when the water gets below a certain level. Let's see if we can go hear it. All right, so let's move our lid. We've got a different video for that one coming out soon. This, when it gets to about here, so just before breaking the surface, that little bitty fan that is completely covered by gunk will pull in oxygen from outside like this, you know, just like that. It's just enough that you can hear it sloshing about. So let me put the magnet back on real fast. And yeah, we're gonna replace that one with this new one, and let's see how it works. Oh, he's curious. Whoop. Okay, here's the new one. It's gonna go in the tank. We're gonna take the old one out. I need to get a towel because it's gonna be a little drippy. I'm not gonna completely, you know, throw that away. I might actually keep using that one. I just don't know yet. Let's get it installed. All right, let's get the magnet off. Let's go ahead and bring this out. We'll give it a little shake. Oh, look at that. Just building up. I know you guys want food. I'm trying to get my fingers. All right, let's bring that out here. There, we should have a little bit of slack. There we go. All right, let's get that new one. Let's see how long this is. Here. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get the zip tie off. Yeah, $10 off Amazon. I'm really optimistic. I mean, the cord's pretty good, so I went ahead and adjusted the ball bearing here so it's a little bit tighter. This is gonna be from up top. That's the window. Let's see. There we go. That's what I need. So we needed it to be down like this. Let me get this installed. Let's see. Like that. So here goes the new one. It's not bad. Oh, okay. Sorry. There we go. All right. Of course. Watch out. Go on. Move it. Hey. Oscars can be a little aggressive sometimes, guys. There we go. Okay. So we have that suction cupped. That's not entirely where it's gonna sit. Hold on, let me dry my hands before we hook this up. I think for the sake of just testing it, we're gonna get an extension cord, and we'll go from there. All right, we got it plugged in. Let's That's not bad. Let me see if we can get a different angle. Let's go from over here. That's not too bad. So the only thing about this specific wave maker, it only has one setting. That's it. That is the setting. So I'm wondering if we can move it a little further down the tank. So right now it sits, you know, just a couple inches from the top. Maybe we move it down, I don't know, maybe to that level, let it shoot up. It's really, I mean, that is pretty good, actually. That's pushing the film all the way back. And then what we can do is hook up our other wave maker to this side just to break the surface even more. That would definitely improve circulation on the tank. Okay, well, besides little Miss Fatty right here, move it. So that's the new one. Like I said, just showing you a minute ago, it's breaking up the surface pretty good. Yeah, that's doing pretty good. Realistically, I think I would rather have it from the left side of the tank. I think I prefer to have it on the right side of the tank. I think it would look a little bit better. We can keep the wave maker I've been using for a little while. We can keep that over here. I think that looks fine too. Enough to push the water, the surface of the water. That's what generates oxygen for a fish tank. It's not bubbles. It is the surface of the water being broken. Man, it's really, that's pretty good. 10 bucks? 10 bucks off Amazon. It was 10 bucks. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the suction. The cord, that's fine. Watch out. But I mean, it's pushing some water. Look at that. That is pretty good. So yeah, like I was saying, instead of the left side, we're gonna go all the way over here and we're gonna put it on the right side, I think. Man, yeah, I think I would prefer to do that. Let's switch it up. And there we go. So we've got that moved, pointing to the surface. And we've got our other wave maker just below the surface, so it is moving. And right now, I believe this wave maker is on like a bit of a pulsating, almost like a wave style right now, so that's at least good. Lots of crap floating around the tank. We do need to do another water change in the next couple days. However, I'm pretty happy with that. We can't have that in there. I wish we could, but the fish will eat it, unfortunately. So from there, we're just gonna move our little makeshift lid. There we go, back to the edge. We're gonna push this one back over as well, just enough. And there we go. That is the new wave maker, and it looks pretty good. You can actually see in the middle. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me let it focus for a second. It actually meets right there in the middle, so it is creating a circle effect. So hopefully that will allow, and from this side, hopefully that will allow the filter to do its job. Maybe in the next couple of weeks, this tank will be a little bit more cleaner, or a little bit cleaner. Grammar is hard. Until then, please give me a like, a follow, subscribe, you know, do whatever you can. I really appreciate it. I do not have many subscribers. I'm grateful for those that I do have. I hope you guys watch, give it a like. I'm trying to reach 50 subscribers so I can start going live on YouTube, so you guys can just sit and watch the tank. Plus, I believe it'll help build up my following a little bit more, and I can start doing more stuff to entertain. On that note, I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you on the next one.